So I want to share this with y'all, right? And I'm going to break this shit down surgically. No pen, no pad, just straight from the heart, real life experience that I done dealt with. But before I get into that, I want to share this clip of Sean Gathright's sister, because this is the one that really, that touched me the most. You know what I'm saying? This is some tough shit. Y'all get ready. Here we go.
Photos. You just tell. Is that you and Sean?
Yeah.
How old do you think you were there?
Maybe like 6 and 8, I think.
And that was 4A. This is 4B.
Oh my
Where
gosh.
is this one? Where's the pantry?
It's in Oxford, in Mississippi, with my grandma. It's a food pantry. Then you can people can come and get the groceries, like low income, kind of, I guess like EBT people.
Okay.
Yeah, we would stock the shelves, bag chickens, put milk in the fridge, and then people would come in and we would make a bag to give to them.
That was volunteer work that you guys did?
Yeah, for the church.
Was that through your church? Yeah. Is that you guys? Where are you there?
Sandestin, Florida, at the beach.
How old were you, you think?
I was 16, I think. Maybe I was 17, 15 and 17. That was his birthday. That was at a restaurant. It was our favorite Japanese restaurant at the time. That was his birthday.
We heard a lot about Sean liking to cook. Did he cook for you ever?
He never cooked for me
Oh.
specifically, but yeah, he was always in the kitchen. He was always making something.
And I'm going to show you 4G.
Yeah.
Is that you guys?
Mm-hmm.
What does that picture say to you?
He's just a silly, goofy little boy.
Is that kind of common of what you would do with him and see him doing?
Yeah.
How old do you think you guys were there? Or where, what, you know?
Can I really think about when I think about what's going on?
Okay.
I just miss my brother.
Will you, do you still maintain a relationship today?
Mm-hmm.
You're able to talk to him and communicate?
Yep.
And will you continue to do that?
Of course.
And hopefully in whatever way possible, could he still be involved in your kids' lives and be an uncle?
Of course.
May I have a moment?
Yes.
I'll pass the witness.
Okay. Any questions?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Gathright, you have characterized your and your brother Sean's childhood as a good, nice, loving childhood growing up. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
You said that both of you had wonderful, loving, supportive relationships. Isn't that true, ma'am? And specifically when talking about male role models, you said that he had a wonderful relationship with his stepdad, Brian.
Yes.
He also had a wonderful godfather. His grandmother, Lisa Gathright, you both had wonderful relationships with her as well.
Yes.
And her husband, before he passed away, your grandfather, both you and your brother Sean had an amazing, loving, supportive relationship with him as well. When you all were living in Japan, you said that Sean had a lot of activities. He was very good in karate. Isn't that true?
Yes.
So good, in fact, that he got a blue belt in karate.
Yes.
So he was able to participate in a lot of activities. Isn't that true?
Yes, ma'am.
Very supportive family, both your mother as well as his grandparents.
Yes, ma'am.
Made sure that he was active and had lots of activities, including sports,
Yes.
traveling.
Yes.
I have nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay. Redirect.
All right, y'all. If I get emotional, fuck it. If I get emotional, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Because following this entire situation, I never felt bad. But it's like the sister really gets me. And I'm going to tell y'all why. I grew up the same way. You know what I mean? I had both of my parents. I have an older sister, and me and her are still very close today. Fallon is like 5.5, 6 years older than me, right? But I'm not going to disclose what I used to do this is one of them situations to where if you know, you know. I'm not going to disclose it for the world. But back in 2013, 2014, I used to run the streets of Dallas, Texas, right? And I would do that because I was close with the people that I was running with. You know, I did not fucking go to the nearest hood and say, hey, I want to be a street nigga. Let me go find a street nigga so he could teach me how to be a street nigga. No, my situation was not like that. The people that I was running with, I grew up with these people. I played sports with these people. I would go to the YMCA with these people, like childhood to where I'm still close with these people today. And through the grace of God, you know, we all made it out of the situation and the things that we were doing back in them days, right? And it was some real business what we were doing. And the thing about it was that I was always myself. I never wanted to be anybody else. I didn't want to be a thug. I didn't want to be a street nigga. I didn't want to be a killer. I was always TJ, shit talking TJ, basketball playing TJ, opinionated TJ. That was always me, even when I was running the streets with the close ones. I'm gonna refer to them as the close ones. You know what I'm saying? But I understood what I was signing up for, right? And none of us was raised that way. None of us was raised to be that way, but we knew what we wanted to do. We made a decision to dabble in the streets and go hard. We went hard in Dallas, South Dallas. We went hard. From Dallas to Oklahoma, we was going in. You know what I'm saying? But we knew what we were signing up for before we did that. So anything that would happen during our journey, we knew we had to suffer those consequences. You know what I'm saying? So what Sean Gathright is going through right now is the consequences behind choosing to do what you did. You know what I mean? Every action has a reaction. My father tells me all the time, TJ, trouble is easy to get into, but it's a bitch to get out of. Sean Gathright is living proof for that right now. Look at this man. And look at the lawyer. She doesn't give a fuck. My father would tell me all the time, if you and your close ones get caught up in that system, it's nothing we could do for you. Not your parents, not your godfather, not your godmother, not your grandparents, not your cousin, auntie. Nobody can do shit for you once you get caught up in that fucking judicial system. Nobody. All they could do is sit back and watch. That's all they could do. What Sean Gathright is going through right now is exactly that. The lawyer doesn't give a fuck. She's getting paid. Lawyer getting paid. Her money good. The case is over. Sean Gathright will never see the day of light again. And I'm talking about outside of the barbed wires. 20 years old. I believe he's 20. 20. Y'all correct me in the comment section. So it made me reflect on when I used to run the streets, doing what I did, and the things that I was doing. Yes, we could have got real time, real federal time for the shit that me and my close ones were doing. My mindset at the time was, I'm doing this for the people that I love. I'm not doing this for me. I don't want to be this. I know I'm not this, but I love these people. I grew up with these people, and I'm going to support these people. I'll give these people the shirt off my back. So why not give them my loyalty to everything we do, whether it's right or wrong, right or wrong. I love these people, and they got my loyalty. So that was my mindset during the time that I was doing what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? But I knew deep down that if I got caught up, I wouldn't even look for my father. I wouldn't look for my mother. I wouldn't look for nobody in my family, because we all know that I was not raised that way. So if I was to get caught up and get sent to prison for what I was doing, I would have took that shit like a man, because I would have had no fucking choice. I have no choice. I knew I was wrong the entire time I was doing what I was doing. So if I got caught up with the judicial system and that judge slams that gavel, I got to man the fuck up. It's time to man up. It's over. It's over. And I was raised right. 2-parent household, military, just like Sean Gathright. We moved around a lot too. I lived in Europe, Korea, different states. I moved a lot as a kid. I played sports. I was active in sports as a kid. Shit, I'm still active in sports now. And I'm 32 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I tell folks, man, like, you ain't got to be brought up a certain way to do certain things. You just make a decision to do certain shit. It don't matter how you was raised. From foster homes, the projects, gated communities, it don't matter how you was raised. You're going to make your own fucking decisions, whether they're good or bad. And as soon as you make that decision, that's who the fuck you are. Because at the end of the day, when you get jammed up and you go to jail or prison, they're going to label you that. The first time you sell a drug, you a drug dealer. The first time you sell a woman to another man, you're a pimp. Or a trafficker, whatever y'all want to call it. The first time you put a gun to somebody's head and kill somebody, you're a killer. That's who you are. I bet you Sean Gathright right now, I bet you he wish he was a wannabe. I bet you he wishes that right now. No, this is who you are, Sean. You wasn't raised to be this way, but you chose to make a decision to be this way. And now your life is gone. I heard they're going to give him sweat equity. Welcome to slavery. Welcome to slavery in 2026. Listen, I'm gonna end it like this, right? It doesn't matter how you're raised. The decisions that you make are your own decisions. It doesn't matter who raised you. You're going to do what the fuck you want to do. Just make sure that you're prepared for the consequences if you're doing bullshit. That is my entire message right now. Whatever you decide to do in life, good or bad, just prepare for what comes with it. If you're going to do good, prepare for the good. If you're going to do bad, prepare for the bad. Because every action has a reaction. And I'm going to leave it at that, man. If y'all want to see more of Sean Gathright, just type him in. Look him up on YouTube. The case is everywhere. And I'm going to say like this. I can't feel bad. I can't feel bad. Because he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. I feel bad for the family. I feel bad for the sister. I feel bad for the mother. I feel bad for the stepdad. I feel bad for the grandparents. I feel bad for the godparents. I feel bad for everybody that supported this man. That's who I feel bad for. But I don't feel bad for Sean because Sean knew exactly what he was doing. Just like I knew exactly what I was doing. So I'm gonna keep following this case, and we're gonna see the sentence eventually. I don't know if he got sentenced yet. Y'all leave a comment. Let me know if he's been sentenced. But right now, I think it's between death or just life in prison, life in Florida prison. But y'all let me know, man. God bless y'all. I hope y'all get the message, man. If this video reached somebody, if this video touched somebody, if this video appealed to anybody, man, let me know in the comment section. If you want to keep it to yourself, fuck it, keep it to yourself. I'm out here to put forth a message. People might not agree with everything I say, whether it's politics, my stance on certain celebrities, whatever it is. You don't have to agree with everything I say. But one thing you can't do, you cannot say I'm not authentic. You cannot say I'm not real. You can't say that. You just can't. It's objectively not true. So I'm going to leave it at that, man. God bless y'all. Tough situation. New videos coming soon, man. Y'all stay up, man. Y'all stay blessed and stay focused, stay motivated.